Okay, so I wanted to make a quick video on how I think I solved my Tempmatic blend door not working issue. Sorry about the lighting. It's not very light out, and this is a headlamp, so this is all we're gonna get, but I'll try to watch what I'm recording to make sure it doesn't look bad. So here, there used to be this vacuum canister. I tried to seal it up and it's not set yet, but if I want to revert back, it might be an option. There was a leak here that was causing a vacuum leak. I basically removed this Tempmatic system completely. And now, right now it's set to 85 degrees. And that's why you see that metal rod is all the way out. And as I move it to 65 degrees, it directly moves it. The key to this was installing an M4 bolt washer, another washer on this side, and a nylon locking nut here through the existing hole in this metal rod. I drilled through the plastic. You're not drilling through anything else, although you will have to be careful. There is a metal rod that runs, this metal rod right here. You'll have to sort of snake the M4 bolt out this way. It's a little bit difficult, but it's not the end of the world. So this vacuum canister is gone. The spring that attaches to the other end, gone. The little arm here, this is important as well. There was a little arm that goes from this regulator or compensator or whatever it's called. It goes from the arm on the bottom to the existing hole in this bracket or bar. You take that out and you're not going to use it. To take that out, I had to remove this little retainer clip and take, let's get the light on it, take that off. This bar here was then able to bend away at the top, and I had enough room to get this piece, this linkage that I was showing, to basically just fall right out. From then I drilled a 5/16, I think. I don't remember the exact size. It might have been one higher than 5/16 or 1/64 higher. Drilled that right in here. So the way I measured where to drill this is I set it to the hot position, or sorry, the cold position, because that's where everything was sitting naturally, and marked a spot and drilled through the hole. The reason I did that was because when this Tempmatic system is disconnected and you move it all the way to hot, this bar doesn't actually go to the right. It stays on the left like it does when it's at cold. So that's why I chose the cold position to be my reference to drill the pivot. From there, just drilled the pivot, or drilled the hole for the pivot, put the M4 nut and a washer out from the firewall outward back towards me. Another washer, nylon locking nut. I don't want to make this super tight because that will increase the friction in this joint, or in this pivot. As you can see, it is kind of loose. It does move a little bit. I think that's fine. We will see. I'm no expert at this, but I think that will be okay. But right now, this removes that entire thing. Oh, and then as well, because there's a vacuum line here now that's empty, on the back of this vacuum line right here is the one that comes from the engine bay. It comes in through that 3 vacuum line grommet. I can get this orange piece off of this connector here, but I couldn't get this line off the orange piece. I was just gonna throw a vacuum cap on this, but that didn't work. So there's actually a male, the other side of this. When you look, when this is off, I'd plug that with a vacuum cap, and so that'll keep my vacuum going. To remove this box, I should say there's 3 screws. So I'm trying to get the camera to see right there. right there. And then one up here that is better accessed when you're on the hottest setting. That one right there. They are 7 mil. So yeah, that is how I think I've solved my issue for temperature adjustment. I still have to fix the top lever here. Nothing changes. It's just off is off, and then every one of these is windshield and floor vent. Nothing ever comes out of the dash vents, so that's the next thing. But anyways, I hope this helped. If you have a Tempmatic and you want to get rid of it without having to go chase another cable from a wrecker or from someone parting them out. I know these G-body parts are getting, you know, crazy expensive, and it probably couldn't get much cheaper than the little M4 bolt. Longer than half an inch. I think mine was maybe 20 mil. It doesn't really matter though if it sticks out here. Sorry for the bad lighting. It doesn't really matter if it sticks out. There's nothing for it to hit. So I would just say, like, you know, 15, 20 mil or a little bit longer will be fine. Anyways, hope that helps. Take care.